Okay, welcome again. Welcome back. Class number 69. No está mal. ¿Cómo estamos progresando? We are progressing. We are making progress. We are advancing slowly but surely, step by step, little by little, consolidating every step, arremangándonos. Yes, para manos a la obra, to get down to work. That's the idea. Learning a second language es cuesta arriba todo el tiempo, empujando pedruscos hasta la cima. Pero cuando se llega arriba, qué vistazo hay, qué vista más preciosa. Se ve hasta el fin del planeta. Es una gozada. Saber manejarse en dos idiomas a la vez es una experiencia digna de los dioses. Así que sube conmigo hasta el Olimpo y compartimos con los dioses que son políglotas y hablan muchas lenguas, y verás que vale la pena. El viaje puede ser duro, también estimulante, pero es un viaje largo, tortuoso, pero hay que hacerlo. Pero hacerlo con nosotros, porque sabemos llegar. Hemos llegado muchas veces a la cima del Olimpo y hemos visto ese panorama tan precioso. Con nosotros marchemos, todos in esa dirección. Camera number 1. Okay, class number 69, but first I want to go over, que es la forma más corriente de decir repasar, se dice review, también perfecto, encantado yo en que uséis review, pero vais a oír más to go over por ahí, elegid el que más os gusta. I'm going to go over the points in class number 68. T-O-O, demasiado. Y fijaos, hay un error, bueno, no es un error, pero hay una forma de hablar que tenéis en español que no se traslada al inglés. Y lo intentáis trasladar y no suena correcto. El techo aquí es muy alto. Decís, no puedo tocar el techo porque es muy alto. Eso no es correcto. Puede que sea alto o puede que no sea alto. Hay techos bajos que están fuera del alcance. Entonces, si dices, no puedo tocar el techo porque es muy alto, es incorrecto si el techo es normal. Se dice porque es demasiado alto. Porque demasiado tú es relativo a ti. Si mides 1,50 y un techo de 1,80, no lo tocas, porque es demasiado alto para ti. ¿Se entiende? Entre paréntesis, para mí. It's too high. No puedes decir, it's very high, because it's not very high. It's 1,80 meters. Okay, so always use to. Recordad que usamos en inglés mucho la palabra demasiado. To. O too much cuando va con sustantivo. Too much time o too many cuando son contables o plurales. Too many opportunities or too many problems. Okay? So, and enough. 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 I can't touch the ceiling because it's too high for me. I'm not tall enough. I'm not tall enough. The ceiling's too high. If the ceiling were low enough, si fuera lo suficientemente bajo, el techo, if the ceiling were low enough, I would be able, esto es condicional, I would be able to touch it, or I could touch it. I would be able to touch it. But it's not low enough. I'm simply too short. The ceiling's too high. I'm too short, the ceiling's too high. Now, I'm not short. I'm 1,80 meters or 1,79 meters con la edad bajo. I'm 1,79 meters, which is not short, but I'm too short to touch the ceiling. That's clear. I'm not tall enough. I'm too short. I'm not tall enough. I'm too short to touch the ceiling because the ceiling is not low enough. It's too high. It's not low enough. It's too high. Okay? And this desk is too heavy for me to carry to the reception area. Maria wants me. ¿Te lo puedes creer? Yo que hago todo. Yo hasta soy el profe el que se planta delante de las cámaras y se moja. Y encima quieren que ayude a levantar mesas. Okay? She wants me to carry this table to the reception area in this building. It's too heavy. It's too heavy for me. I'm not strong enough to carry it there. I'm too weak digamos. Y no es que sea débil, pero soy demasiado débil para esta mesa. I'm too weak to carry this table to the reception area because the table is too heavy and it's too big. Es un aparatoso aquí. It's too big. I'll kill myself trying to carry this table to the reception area. The table is too heavy. I'm not strong enough. I'm too weak. The table isn't light enough. If the table were light enough, lo suficientemente ligero de peso, if the table were, condicionado otra vez, si la mesa fuera o estuviera, if the table were light enough, maybe I could carry it. I might be able, maybe I could, I might be able to carry it to the reception area, but I can't because it's too heavy. And of course, remember to put this cup of water, ahora sí que hay agua, eh? She learned her lesson during the break. If I want to put this cup in my pocket, this shirt doesn't have a pocket. Maria, you gave me a shirt without a pocket, all right? I can't because the cup is too big. It's too big. Y no es que probablemente un español diría, no puedo meter esta taza en mi bolsillo, en el bolsillo de mi camisa porque es muy grande. Diría es muy grande, pero es que no es muy grande, es una taza normal, tamaño normal. But it's too grande, demasiado, it's too big for my pocket. My pocket isn't big enough to accommodate the cup. My pocket's too small. The cup's too big. It's not small enough. The cup isn't small enough. The cup's not small enough. The cup isn't small enough. I'm strong enough to pick up the cup, no problem. And I'm strong enough to move the cup to my pocket. But I'm not strong enough to put it in my pocket because really the cup is too big. My pocket is too small. The cup isn't small enough. My pocket isn't big enough. Okay? Now, is Spain strong enough to recover from the current recession? I think so. Spain is, sin lugar a dudas, definitely Spain is strong enough to recover from this recession, important recession. But I'm not sure if the leadership in Spain is good enough to help Spain recover in both parties, and not only in one. I'm not sure that the leadership is qualified enough. But Spain as a country is undoubtedly, is definitely strong enough. Spain is potentially a very strong country. And with good leadership, no hay quien le pare. It's very strong. Okay, I'll go to another teacher, and then I'll be back in a few minutes.
Thank you, Richard, and welcome. Hello, I'm Kyle, as you probably know, and I'm here today with Luca. Luca, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good, okay. Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you do me a favor? Can you touch the ceiling, please?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because it's
Please,
too high.
I'm your teacher. You have to do what I tell you.
You want me to get
Yeah, touch the ceiling. No, just sit there. Just touch it. Why can't you touch it?
Because it's too high.
It's too high. Is the ceiling too high for you to touch?
Yes, it is too high for me to touch.
Is it low enough for you to touch?
No, it's not low enough to touch it.
Yeah, it's not low enough for me to touch, right?
It's not low enough for me to touch.
Right. Is it low enough? Is the ceiling low enough for her to touch? No, it's not low enough for her to touch. Okay, is your arm long enough to reach the ceiling?
No, it's not long enough to reach the ceiling.
Okay, all right. Okay. Is your arm too short
Yes.
to reach the ceiling? Is your arm too short to reach the ceiling, Luca?
It's not too short, it's that the
Well,
ceiling is very high.
But it's too short. Your
Yes.
arm is too short to reach
Okay.
the ceiling, right?
Yes.
Her arm is too short to reach the ceiling. Okay. So, Luca, can you read number 2, please?
No, it's too far. I can't read it.
You can't read it because it's too far away.
Yes.
The card is too far away. Is it close enough for you to read?
No, it's not close enough for me to read.
It's not close enough. Okay. Is it, so it's not close enough. It's too far away. Okay. Can you put the, can you put that coffee cup in your pocket?
No, I can't. It's
Why not?
because it's too big to put it in my pocket.
It's too big. The coffee cup is too big to put. You don't have to say the second it. The coffee cup is too big to put in my pocket,
Okay.
right? And the card, I'm going to put this in my. What's the problem? Luca, what's the problem?
That the car is too big to put.
The card
The card
is
too big
too big to what?
to put on your pocket.
In my pocket.
In your
It's
pocket.
too big. It won't fit. No cabe, right? It won't fit. It's too big to fit in my pocket. Is my pocket big enough to hold the card? I'm trying. Is my pocket big enough, Luca?
No, it's not big enough to
To hold?
hold in
To hold the card.
to hold the card.
Now, my pocket's not big enough to hold the card. Is my pocket too small to hold the card?
Yes, it is too small to hold the card.
It's too small to hold the card. Okay, so it's too small to hold the card. It's not big enough to hold the card. The ceiling is too high to touch. My arm is not long enough, okay? My arm is not long enough to touch the ceiling, to reach, right? Luca, so are your eyes too weak? Are your eyes too weak to read this?
Yes, my eyes are too weak to read that.
Yeah, her eyes are too weak. Are your eyes strong enough to read this card from that distance?
No, they are not strong enough to read the card.
No. Are her eyes strong enough to read the card? No, they're not strong enough. Her eyes are too weak. Her eyes are normal, really, but the problem is the card is too far away for her to read.
Or the letters are too
Yeah, the letters are very small. The font size is very, very small. Again, it's normal, but it's too small to read, right? Okay, so how do you say es demasiado grande en casa? How do you say this? Es demasiado grande. No problem. It's
too big.
It's too big. It's too big. Okay? Hay demasiada polución aquí.
There is much pollution.
Wow.
There is a lot of pollution.
Mucho? No, demasiada.
There is too pollution.
Too much.
Too much pollution.
There's too much pollution here.
There is too much pollution here.
There's too much pollution here. Okay. No es lo suficiente barata.
It's not cheap enough.
It's not cheap enough. Do you agree at home? It's not cheap enough. Very good. It's not cheap enough. Okay. Es demasiado caro.
It's too expensive.
It's too expensive. It's not cheap enough. It's too expensive. Okay. Es demasiado pesado para llevarlo. Like the chair. Es demasiado pesado. How do you say that? Sorry? It's too heavy. Too heavy to what?
Too heavy to carry.
It's too heavy to carry. Yes, it's too. I can't lift it. It's too heavy to lift. It's too heavy to carry. Okay?
Or you are too weak.
Or I'm too weak. I'm too weak to lift it. I'm too weak to carry it. Okay. Good job, Luca.
I was joking.
Well done. Well done. Good job at home, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay, welcome back. I have a question. Bueno, a question no. Un reto, a challenge. I'm going to say a sentence in Spanish. Okay, a very simple sentence. A question. I'm going to formulate a question, a simple question in Spanish. And I want you to tell me the equivalent in English, okay? It's a very simple one. And I'll give you the time it takes me to move from camera 2 to camera 1. You think about how to translate it and you tell me in camera 1, okay? The sentence is the following. ¿Cuánto cuesta una botella de leche? Do you understand? ¿Cuánto cuesta una botella de leche? Tell me on camera 1. I will give you 5 seconds. Okay. Well, tell me. No, Paula, no. Manolo? No. Uf. Inés? Muy bien, okay. Listen. How much does a bottle of milk cost? How much does a bottle of milk cost? How much does a newspaper cost? How much does a plane ticket cost? How much does a new car cost? How much does a new house cost? In the Castellana, for example. How much does a nice apartment cost on the Diagonal in Barcelona? How much does a condominium cost on Park Avenue in New York City? How much does a beautiful flat cost on the Champs-Élysées in Paris? How much does a yacht cost? How much does a magazine cost? How much does a bottle of Coke cost? How much does a bottle of Pepsi cost? How much does a bag of potato chips cost? How much does a bag of Fritos? Fritos de maíz, el sabor auténtico. How much does a bag of Fritos cost? How much does this English course cost? Okay. ¿Cuánto cuesta? Ahora, traducid siempre, ¿cuánto cuesta? Yeah. How much does it cost? 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 How much does it cost to fly from Madrid to Barcelona? How much does it cost to go from Madrid to Barcelona on the fast train, the bullet tren bala, el ave, the bullet train? How much does it cost to spend a night in the Palace Hotel? How much does it cost? How does it cost to spend the night in the Santo Maudo Hotel? How much does it cost to spend the night in the Princesa Sofia Hotel in Barcelona? How much does it cost to spend a night in the George V Hotel in Paris? How much does it cost to spend one night in the Claridge Hotel in London? How much does it cost? Now, in the States, how much does it cost to spend the night in a nice motel with a king-size bed? It costs about 40 euros. It's cheap. About $65, $70. It's not expensive. In New York City, it's more expensive. But in Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Missouri, it doesn't cost very much. Eso es el presente. How much does it cost? Ahora, translate the following sentence. ¿Cuánto costó el bolígrafo que tienes? Muy bien. How much did the pen you have cost? The pen you have. El sujeto es un sujeto frasal. Es un sujeto que es una frase. The pen you have. Eso se llama phrase con PH. Sentence es una frase con un sujeto, verbo, predicado y un punto final. That's a sentence. A phrase es una sección de dicha frase. We call it a phrase. Now, a noun phrase or subject phrase is the pen you have in your left hand. Supongamos que esto también es un bolígrafo. Bueno, vamos con lápices. Blue and red, okay? How much did the blue pen in your right hand cost? How much did the red pen that you have in your left hand cost? Fijaos la distancia que media entre el verbo auxiliar did, porque estamos hablando en el pasado ahora, ¿cuánto costó? Y el verbo, ¿cuánto costó el bolígrafo rojo que tienes en la mano a la izquierda? ¿Eh? En español decís cuánto costó. Ya habéis terminado con cuánto y el verbo costar. Y luego ya el resto es explicativo del sujeto. Pero en inglés, la explicación, el sujeto y su explicación o su descripción cabe dentro del sujeto y luego el verbo va al final. Escuchad. ¿Cuánto costó el bolígrafo rojo que tienes en tu mano derecha? Izquierda. How much did? Ahí está el auxiliar. How much did? How much did? How much did the red pencil that you have in your left hand cost? All right. How much did the other pen cost? How much did they cost? How much did it cost last week? Richard, I heard you went to Athens. Yeah, I spent 3 days in Athens last week. The capital of Greece, Athens. Ah, yes, and how much did it cost to fly to Athens? Well, round trip or return. Los británicos dicen return, ida y vuelta. Round trip, en América decimos viaje redondo. Round trip, it cost 320 euros. And how many nights did you spend there? I spent 3 nights there. How much did it cost? Well, did you stay in a nice hotel? Yes, I stayed in a 5-star hotel, a famous hotel in the center of Athens near the Acropolis. And how much did it cost? How much did it cost? The 3 nights cost 900 euros. Wow, 300 euros a night. Wow, that's expensive. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but it was worth it. It was worth it. So how much did it cost in all? Well, what? The hotel? No, everything. Including the meals, the 3 days and nights in Athens cost about 1,600 euros. Wow, 3 days for 1,600 euros. My God, it cost a lot. It depends, but it's true, it cost a lot. The next time I'm going to stay in a 4-star hotel, not a 5-star hotel. Okay, our sponsors are knocking on the door saying, it's our turn. So, let's see what they have to say. I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right. How much does it cost? How much did it cost? How much will it cost? How much would it cost? Okay. How much does it cost to learn English? In my opinion, it costs the equivalent of a BMW or Mercedes-Benz car. In my opinion, it costs 50,000 euros. 50,000 euros. Aprender inglés. ¿Estás loco o estás loco? No. It costs 50,000 euros in effort, time, and money. There are 3 elements in learning a language. 3 elements. Time, effort, and money. Now, if you prefer with less money, you need more time and more effort. If you invest more money, you can reduce the time and a bit the effort. Time is usually a constant. All 3 are necessary. That's the cost. Okay, one more teacher and then I'm back.
Thank you, Richard. Hi, everyone. I'm Hannah, and I'm back here again with all of you to practice what you've just learned from Richard. So I hope you're ready. But first, I always have to introduce my very special guest, and she's very special. So let's say hello. Annette. Hi, Annette.
Hi.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, we're going to get started. Empezamos con el verbo to cost, costar. Okay, so remember, to cost is irregular. Here we go. Did your mobile phone cost a lot of money?
Yes, my mobile phone cost a lot of money.
Very good. Excellent. So remember, pasado, cost, cost. Okay, so presente, to cost, pasado, cost. Es igual. So yes, my mobile phone cost a lot of money. Now remember, Americanos, ¿qué decimos? We say cell phone. Cell phone. Okay, so did your cell phone cost a lot of money?
Yes, my cell phone cost a lot of money.
Perfect, excellent. And remember, a lot of. Vinculamos o conectamos a lot of como si fueran una sola palabra. A lot of. So yes, my cell phone cost a lot of money. Did a loaf of bread cost 30 cents a few years ago?
Yes, a loaf of bread
Yes.
cost
30
cents
a few years ago.
A few years ago.
Okay, very good. So let's repeat it again. So yes, a loaf of bread.
Yes, a loaf of bread cost 30 cents a few years ago.
Okay, excellent. So let's repeat. Yes, a loaf of bread. ¿Qué es un loaf of bread? Una barra de pan. So yes, a loaf of bread cost 30 cents a few years ago. Did a beer cost 2 euros a few years ago?
Yes, a beer cost 2 euros a few years ago.
Very good, excellent. How much did a coffee cost a few years ago?
A coffee cost 2 euros a few years ago.
Okay, very good. Okay, did your car cost more than 500 euros?
Yes, my car cost more than 500 euros.
Okay, very good. So yes, my car cost. Remember, pasado, cost. Yes, my car cost more than 500 euros. Do you have a computer?
Yes, I have a computer.
Very good. So Annette gave me the long answer. Now, Annette, give me the short answer. Do you have a computer?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Muy bien. Okay, I don't know if you saw, no sé si habéis fijado, pero Annette, ¿qué hizo Annette? Resistió la tentación de decir, yes, I have. Okay, so I hope en casa también, vosotros también. Okay, resist the temptation. Resiste. If I say, do you have a computer? Hay que decir, yes, I do. Y nunca, yes, I have. Ok, muy bien, Annette. Pero lo vi en tus ojos, que resististe la tentación. Very good, muy bien. So do you have a computer?
Yes, I do.
Good. How much did it cost?
My computer cost 600 euros a few years ago.
Okay, very good. Okay, so yes. So how much did it cost? My computer cost 600 euros. Okay, very good. So how much did it cost? So hay dos formas de preguntar cuánto costó. ¿Cuánto costó? Dos formas. You can say how much did it cost, or también how much was it con el verbo to be. Okay, so if I say, do you have a car? Do you have a car?
Yes, I do.
Good. How much was it?
It was I don't know.
Okay. So
It was,
I don't know how much it was.
I don't know how much it was.
Okay, very good. Muy bien. So-
Maybe it was 60,000 euros.
Okay, very good. So I don't know how much it was. Okay, very good. So remember, dos maneras de preguntar cuánto costó. How much was it? How much was it? Or how much did it cost? Okay. Did your house cost a lot of money?
Yes, my house cost a lot of money.
Very good. Okay, did a house at the beach cost a lot of money a few years ago?
Yes, a house at the beach cost a lot of money a few years ago.
Very good. Muy bien. Yes. A house at the beach cost a lot of money a few years ago. Did a trip to Paris cost more than 10 euros last year?
Yes, a trip to Paris cost more than 10 euros last year.
Okay, very good. Muy bien. Yes, unfortunately. Okay, did a pen cost 50 cents last year?
Yes, a pen cost 50 cents last year.
Very good. How much did a bus ride cost last year?
A bus ride cost 10 cents,
1 euro.
50 last year.
Okay, very good. Okay, so yes, a bus ride cost about €1 last year. So remember, to cost is presente, to cost. Pasado, cost también. And also later we'll see cost como participio pasado, que es igual. So it's cost, cost, y también cost. Qué fácil, ¿no? Okay, so let's look at more examples. I'm going to do this again. So do you have a television?
Yes, I have.
Hola.
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, me desmayo. I'm going to faint.
Me
Repeat.
too.
Richard
Yes, I
is going to
do.
kill you.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's okay, Richard. She wasn't prepared. Okay, she wasn't prepared for that question. I'll ask again. So, do you have a television?
Yes, I do.
Great, very good. Okay, do you have a glass of water?
Yes, I do.
Okay, do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
Good. Do you have a husband?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so yes, I do. Please remember. Now, I have to repeat this again. Do you have a car? Do you have a house? Do you have a brother? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We don't want. Yes, I have. So remember, resiste, resist the temptation. I know it's strong. Sé que es muy fuerte esa tentación, pero I know you can resist. Okay, so do you have a television?
Yes, I do.
Okay, how much did it cost?
It cost €200.
Very good. Okay, good. So it cost €200. It cost about €200. Or también about se puede usar around para decir alrededor de, si no estás seguro, like exactly how much, you can say it cost about €200 or it cost around €200. Okay, muy bien. Very good. So, do you have a cup of water?
Yes, I do.
Okay, okay, very good. All right, so remember, do you have a car? Yes, I do. How much did it cost? It cost €50. It cost €100. So cost, cost, y cost. Thank you. Okay, we'll see you next time. Back to Richard.
Translation list number 13. The best part of the class. The most effective part of the class. Manos a la obra. Let's get to work. Or let's get down to work. You can insert down or leave it out. Let's get to work. Camera one. No hemos perdido nada todavía. We haven't lost anything yet. De nuevo, el pesado de Richard con la Y de yet y de yesterday, de yes. Yet. No soy miembro de la jet todavía. I'm not a member of the jet set yet. All right. No he subido al reactor todavía. I haven't boarded the jet yet. Embarcar. Desembarcar. To board. Abordar. El reactor todavía. I haven't boarded the jet yet. Yet. No hemos perdido nada todavía. We haven't lost anything yet. Yet. Lo vi con mis propios ojos. I saw it with my own eyes. Eyes. I have two eyes. My own. Fijaos en la pronunciación de own. Ourense. Own. Own. Soto. Okay? I saw it with my own eyes. Curioso que en inglés y español es la misma expresión. Es ilógico que ves algo con ojos ajenos, o sea, tienes los propios ojos. Sin embargo, existen en los dos idiomas esta curiosa expresión. I saw it with my own eyes. Tienes que pagar el precio, ¿eh? You have to pay the price. I'm sorry. You have to pay. Have es un verbo que significa tener. En este caso, tener que, obligación. La pronunciación de tener como poseer, yo tengo un bolígrafo. I have, se v, la v se oye. Sin embargo, cuando usamos have como obligación, tener que, convertimos la v en una f dura y áspera. Have. Tienes que pagar el precio. You have to pay the price. Traducir esta frase, a ver si acertáis. Es muy hermosa esta ciudad. No, bueno, algunos sí, otros no. No se dice, en español, it's very beautiful, this city. Pero en inglés, this city is very beautiful. Claro, en español dices, es muy hermosa esta ciudad. También esta ciudad es muy hermosa. Pero en inglés solo la segunda. This city is very, con V. This city is very beautiful. Llegarás a ser famoso algún día, ya verás. You'll become famous someday. No, someday, no Sunday. Sunday es el domingo. No sé si serás famoso el domingo, pero algún día sí. Someday, you'll become famous. Famous, famous. No digáis jamás famous. Famous es perfecto castellano. Ahora en inglés, famous. Famous. La OUS al final de tantas palabras. Enorme. Enormous. Nervioso. Nervous. Envidioso. Envious. Superfluo. Superfluous. All right. Muchos. Todos son así. Para nosotros. For us. For you. For us. Us. Famous. Envious. Superfluous. Nervous. Famous. Llegarás a ser famoso algún día. You'll become famous someday. No olvides lo que te dije. ¿Eh? Don't forget what I told you. Don't forget what I told you. I know what's best for you. Listen to me. I'm the voice of experience. Don't forget what I told you. You will make a mistake if you go in that direction. You should go in that direction. I know from experience. I know the path. I know what happens when you go in that direction. So, go in that direction. Don't forget what I told you. Después vendrás. Ya te lo dije. I told you so. I told you so. Eso no es lo que quiero. That's not what I want. La frase anterior también contenía la expresión lo que. No olvides lo que te dije. Don't forget what. La simple palabra what es lo que. Don't forget what I told you. Eso no es lo que quiero. That's not what I want. Lo compraré cuando tenga suficiente dinero. I'll buy it. Curioso, la contracción I will se alarga aún más cuando hacemos contracción. I'll buy it. I will buy it. I'll buy it when I have. Cuando tenga. En inglés decimos cuando tengo. Usamos el presente indicativo. No existe el subjuntivo en este tipo de uso. I'll buy it when I have enough money. I'll buy it when I have enough money. Ella, María, ella siempre lleva ropa extraña. En inglés diríamos extraña, con X. En español utilizáis la X como una S, extraña. She siempre lleva ropa extraña. She always wears strange clothes. Yeah. She always wears strange clothes. Oh, si la vierais. She always wears strange clothes. I think she wears strange clothes to distract me. Yeah, she thinks, a este le voy a pillar un día que ya no podrá. Okay, and she always wears strange clothes. All right? And she tempts me, and she's behind the camera doing this. She does things like this to me, and I have to stay serious looking at you. And Maria's behind the camera trying to make my life impossible, trying to make me stop. Estos son falsos directos. I cannot stop. In this program, we cannot say corten, repeat. We can't do it. Once they say action, camera, I have to start. And I can't stop. If my nose itches, I'm going to sneeze, I need to control it. Okay? Because the makeup itches. Es que el maquillaje pica, me pica la nariz, everything. And I have to keep a straight face y encima. And on top of it, Maria is trying to distract me by making silly faces and silly things, okay? Y siempre lleva ropa extraña. She always wears strange clothes. ¿Por qué siempre dice ella tu nombre en francés? Richard. Why does she always say your name in French? Why does she always say your name? Your, no your. Why does she always say your name in French? I don't know. Who knows? I'll tell you after the break, maybe. But I'll be back in a few minutes after our next teacher to close the program.
Gracias, Richard. My name's David Waddell, and I'm here to teach you another translation list. But before that, we have some vocabulary. And before that, I have to introduce you to my pupil, Mamen. How are you today, Mamen?
Fine, thank you.
Are you well?
Ah, yes.
Are you ready to suffer a little bit?
I'm ready to suffer.
Of course. You have to. You have to. You have to suffer to learn English. It's the only way. You have to put yourself in difficult positions.
Yes, it's
and
true.
to appear on television is probably the most difficult. So well done.
Yes. Thank you.
Very good. Okay, so the vocabulary. We have 5 words today. The first word is a verb, to emphasize. To emphasize. Now, Mamen, what does to emphasize mean?
Enfatizar.
And what else? Hacer hincapié.
Hacer hincapié.
Más
Yeah.
o menos, sí. Es mismo. Yeah? Más o menos.
Sí, es lo mismo.
Exactly. To emphasize. Okay, the second word is to get off. To get off.
To get off is bajarse, but from the bus or from the train.
Exactly. We only get off certain modes of transport. You don't get off
From
a
the
car.
car.
For example,
No.
if you got off a car, it means you would be on the roof and you'd
Yes.
get off, yeah?
Yeah.
So we get off a bus, we get off a train, we get off a plane, we get off a bicycle,
Yeah.
and you get off a horse, for example, yeah? So bajarse de algo. The next one, the third word, is to go out. To go out. To go
Salir,
out.
salir.
Salir, fácil, no?
Salir.
To go out. To
Yeah.
go out. Perfect. So, repeat after me. To go out. Bien. And the other one, to emphasize. Muy bien. And to get off. Muy bien. Okay. The fourth word is to be in a good mood. To be in a good mood. What does that mean?
Estar de buen humor.
Yeah, very
As I am
good.
now.
Yeah, estar de buen humor. Now, can you say it in English?
To be in a good mood.
To be in a good mood. One more time.
To be in a good mood.
Yeah, good mood. Good,
Good.
mood.
Good mood.
Yeah, the good is shorter than mood. The good mood.
To be in a good mood.
Good. In casa, repeat. To be in a good mood. A good mood. Yeah, it's a different sound. Good mood. Okay, perfect. So that's estar de buen humor, no?
Yeah.
Estamos de acuerdo, no?
Yeah.
Okay, the fifth word is to pay attention. To pay attention to.
Yes.
To pay attention to. What's that?
Prestar atención a.
Prestar atención. Literalmente pagar atención.
Sí.
Yeah? Prestar atención. To pay attention. Say it in English.
To pay attention.
To pay attention.
To pay attention.
Good, okay. In casa. To pay attention, repeat. To pay attention. Very good, okay. So I'll just repeat those words one more time. The first one was to emphasize. The second one was to get off. The third one was to go out. The fourth one was to be in a good mood. And the fifth one was to pay attention. Now I hope at home you are paying attention, because now we're going to do a translation list. Translation list number 13. So open your books and let's go. The first one is, no hemos perdido todavía.
But perdido in what sense?
Perdido en perder un partido o algo.
But we haven't beaten yet.
No.
Ah, no. We didn't. No hemos perdido todavía.
Perdido. Perdido. Perder. Ay, perdido
To
means-
win. Not to lose.
To lose,
Sorry,
yes, that's the
sorry.
point.
Sorry, I was thinking.
Okay, repeat one more
Okay,
time.
okay. We
So, yeah, no hemos perdido nada todavía.
We haven't lost anything yet.
Okay, repeat.
We haven't lost anything yet.
We haven't lost anything yet.
We haven't lost anything yet.
Very good. Yet, not jet. Muy bien. Okay. So en casa, no hemos perdido nada todavía. Good. We haven't lost anything yet. Very good. Okay, the second one. Lo vi con mis propios ojos.
I saw it with my own eyes.
With my own eyes. Muy bien. Repeat.
Okay. I saw it with my own eyes.
I saw it with my own eyes. En casa, I saw it with my own eyes. Repeat. Muy bien. Perfecto. Number 3.
Okay.
Tienes que pagar el precio. Tienes que pagar.
You have to pay the price.
Exactly. You have to pay the price. You have to pay the price. Have to. You have to pay the price.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Very good. Repeat it one more time.
You have to pay the. Oh,
Oi, oi, oi,
Yes.
oi, oi. Nearly.
you have to pay the price.
One more time.
You have to pay the price.
And again.
You have to pay the price.
One more time.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to be
Go on.
serious. Okay. Okay.
Relax.
You have to pay the price.
You have to pay the price.
Yes.
Yeah. Simple as that. It's very,
Yes.
very simple.
Yes.
Okay, the fourth one. Es uno. Oh, perdona. Es un. No. Es muy. No puedo leer. Es muy hermosa esa ciudad.
That city is very beautiful.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Or this city is
This city-
very beautiful.
yes.
This city es. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Esta ciudad. Perfecto. Muy bien.
Yeah.
I should really repeat it, shouldn't I? Because my Spanish was very bad.
No.
Es muy hermosa esta ciudad. Es muy hermosa esta ciudad.
Muy
Es muy
bien.
hermosa esa ciudad.
By the time I learn English, you learn
Difícil.
Spanish.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
Okay, number 5. Llegarás a ser famosa algún día. Llegar a ser.
You'll get.
No.
No, you reach.
No.
Llegarás. You are going to. You are going to be famous one day. Someday.
Okay, there is
someday.
a verb though. There is a verb we use for llegar a ser algo.
I say,
I want,
yes.
any idea?
What
Oh.
letter start?
Oh, don't worry. It's to become.
Ah, yes,
to
it's true.
become.
It's very easy.
So llegarás a ser famosa
Ah, yes.
algún día.
You become a famous person one day.
No,
Someday.
you'll become famous
Okay.
someday. You'll become famous someday. One more time.
You'll become famous someday.
Yeah, become.
Become.
One more time.
You'll become famous someday.
Very good. Famous. Very good. Not famous or become. You'll become famous one day. Repeat. Okay. Not bad. One more time. Better. Muy bien. Okay. Number 6. No olvides lo que te dije.
Don't forget what I told you.
Very good. Repeat.
Don't
Excellent.
forget what I told you.
Good. Told you.
Told you.
Told.
Told
Want to
you.
hear the D a little bit?
Okay.
One more time.
Don't forget what I told you.
Good. In casa. Don't forget what I told you. Don't forget what I told you. Practice every day. Yeah. Okay. Number 7. Eso es lo que quiero.
That's what I want.
Good. Y eso no es lo que quiero.
That is what.
Oh, uy.
What,
Eso no es lo que quiero.
what is. No?
That's
That's what I don't want.
That's not what I want.
Ah, yes.
That's
it's
not
true.
what I want.
It's
Repeat.
True, it's true. That's not what I want.
Very good. That's.
That's not what I want.
One more time.
That's not what I want.
Very good. Okay, in casa. That's not what I want. Repeat. Okay, that's. It's a very important sound in English. That's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Lo compraré cuando tenga suficiente dinero.
I'll buy it when I have enough money.
Enough money. Okay, repeat.
I'll buy it when I have enough money.
Good. In casa. I'll buy it when I have enough money. Repeat. Enough. Very good. Okay. We only have a few more sentences left, but we don't have time, unfortunately, so you have to do it in your own time. Practice, okay? It's very important. And now I'll hand you back to Richard. Thank you, Mamen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, class 69 finished, and class 70 for tomorrow. We are going to continue, continue. We're going to continue progressing, and you are going to continue making an effort. You're going to make an effort, because if you don't make an effort, this entire program is a royal waste of time, because I don't want to teach in a vacuum. No quiero enseñar en un vacío. For me, predicando en el desierto, la importancia del esfuerzo. Okay. No quiero ser un predicador en el desierto. Okay. Quiero que tener fieles que sigan lo que predico. Y predico esfuerzo. Otros por ahí ganan dinero predicando o dando. Dicen que pueden sacar agua de las piedras. Impossible. To learn English, you have to make an effort. You have to make an effort. There is no other atajo. El único atajo para el inglés es el esfuerzo. Okay. See you tomorrow.